if you want to create your own path because you are fed up with the school system, you are bored of the exams, you are bored of expectation, you have future worries, and you actually don't want to end up in a job in a place where you don't have physical, mental, and financial freedom, then I'm about to tell you something. As a graduate, these four simple habits have helped me a lot, actually helped me create my own path. The number one habit that I want you to build is reading. Oh, reading makes a person smart. No, not in that sense. Reading is actually necessary if you are serious about creating your own path. Why reading is necessary? Let me tell you a quote from one of my favorite books, The 5 AM Club by Robin Sharma. I highly recommend that book to you. It says, the beginning of transformation starts with increase in your knowledge. Let me repeat that. The beginning of transformation starts with the increase in your knowledge. What that means that with knowledge, with ideas, there comes awareness. Awareness is waking up. And when you wake up, you start to make better decisions. And with better decisions comes better results. That's why you need to start building the reading habit or gaining knowledge on a daily basis. Reading might not be necessary. Like you may ask, no, I don't need to. You may say I don't need to read books, but start making the habit of gaining knowledge, whether it's from YouTube videos like this or but reading is actually the most, it's the in an organized way of gaining knowledge. So highly recommend you to making make the habit of reading, especially reading self-help books. My Let me expand on that awareness part that is necessary. So reading gives you awareness of life. For example, last year I was so fed up with the school system and I wanted to create my own path, and I searched books on money because I thought that if I need to escape the system, I need financial freedom. I found the Millionaire Fastlane book, and when I read that book, it changed my perspective on money on 180 degree. And that awareness that I gained from that book, like money is an aspect of life. So I gained awareness of life from that book, and that awareness of life led to awareness of purpose led to me creating my own path in the form of starting digital writing, because I knew that if I want to become a financial independent person, I don't need to go to jobs, because jobs jobs is not a place where you gain financial freedom. I need to build the skills. I need to build my own business, and I start learning digital writing, the skill. So it might not always lead, but knowledge and ideas usually lead to purpose, lead to you creating your own path. The second one, let me be fast because I don't want to waste your time. The second one is writing. Writing improves your communication, and let me briefly explain that. When you write, tell me what you write. You write your thoughts, and when you write your thoughts on a paper, you have you can see your thoughts here. Like, I have written these things. These are my thoughts, and when I write something, I can actually see my thoughts, and then I can make edits and I can organize them. So the more you write, the more it makes your mind, makes your thoughts organized, and the more organized your mind, your communication, the things you are talking about, it's just so fluent and immaculate and effective that people just want to listen to it. So great communication is really a great skill for business and also for organizing your thoughts, and it actually helps you, when you read a book, then how to actually keep those ideas in your mind. Like, most of the time we read books, like you might also have experienced that you read books, you don't gain knowledge, but those knowledge disappears. Why? Because you don't write it. When you write something, your mind sees it as an important thing. And yeah, two ways to keep idea in your mind. One is to talk about it, you know and one is to something came to my mind. My brother, when he after reading books, he just spends, you know, every day he spends 1 day, sorry, 1 hour with me talking about it. He eats my brain, but that's actually necessary because because he knows that if you wanna keep an idea in your mind for a long term, then didn't you need to talk about it. So this is why writing is important, and this is why I strongly recommend you to start writing, because it gives you a word of mouth, and it actually helps you keep the ideas that you learn from a book in your mind, so it stays and it's, breed the results that you want from it, what you want from idea, a life changing realizations and awareness. So this is why writing is important. The third one is language. English helped me a lot. It helped me learn new skills, because if you look at the internet, the language of AI, the language of science, the language of internet is English, and knowing English is like opening this whole new world to be. I wouldn't be able to sit here and talk to you if I didn't learn English. So learn new languages, and it opens doors. It expand your network. You know, it actually expand your network, and it also opens up opportunities of work, elsewhere. So we have come to the third habit, language. The fourth one is learn a skill, because that is a key driver of actually, getting you to financial freedom and actually help you escape the system. When you have a skill, you have a value in the market. Know that. And when you have value, then you are in demand, and that is when money flows. If you know graphic designing, if you know, programming, any skill, you are in a position to solve problems for people. And when you solve problem for rich people, then what you get? Good money. So these were my 4 habits to create your own path. This is my first video, and making video is one of the hardest things that I ever face, because if you stop talking about the things that you have written down, then you actually want to redo it. And I think this is the 10th time uh, of recording this video. So I hope you forgive me for not, explaining or expressing the thing that I could have expressed very well. But actually the message was important, and I want you to build these habits. But that's not enough. How to build habits, how to set goals, long term, short term goals, what you need to create your own paths, how to create your own path. Actually, you have built the habits, but how to be consistent with it. If you have these questions, then there are some resources in the description, and also I'm strongly recommending my book to you, Awareness: A Step-by-Step Guide to End Your Future Worries by Creating Your Own Path as a Burnout High Schooler. Awareness said, I wish someone gave me awareness when I was studying, when I was, in the school system, and actually bored of everything, fed up with everything. So that's it. Yeah. Thanks for watching this video, and thanks for listening to it. See you next time.